But really, it is a booming market. I know it's kind of deceiving.
Yeah, I just want to, I want to say it's okay, because I don't really consider this pumping stocks. We don't really want to pump stocks too much. I mean, I guess essentially that's what it is, but shout out to the God pill right here for MULN. I'll talk about it. I mean, look, whether or not you're going to get 200% gains incoming, okay, maybe that's pumping, but you know what? Like, it's just a double check on some of this, and that's all. If it's factual, then this is what we're talking about. This is the kind of information you want. Like, they've diluted 300 million shares. We know MULN had share offerings, so that's what dilution is, right? At some point, they're going to have to stop doing that. That is correct. So if you're only at 110, is that what MULN's really at right now?
It's at 110.
Yeah, 110 now. Look, whether or not whoever this is stuck in shares or not, I mean, look, I don't necessarily consider when you're stating facts and what you think the market's going to go. It's just like me saying, look, AMD's been strong all day, I want to go long. And the reason why is the following, right? So I don't know if I like that 200% or 2,000% gains. That's up to everybody. Like I said, sometimes 10% is good enough for some people. But let's look at MULN, because this is a stock that we've traded in the past. So I don't have a problem with that. 2,000% would be what, up to 20 bucks, I guess, from $1. I don't know. I mean, let's see if that goes. But there's MULN. We've already.
That's all time.
I feel like my chart is wrong here, but maybe we IPO.
It's never even traded above 20.
No, but I mean, we could get above there. But anyways, what I'd look at here for MULN is we've had that bottom at 50 cents. So realistically, whatever you think about MULN, do your own due diligence and everything. But I think from a risk to reward right now, is this that terrible? Is it? I mean, you know, the bottom's going to be 50. The bottoms could still be $1 or it could be 0. So when you're looking at a stock, don't consider that, hey, I'm getting out at 50 cents. They dilute again or something like that, you could go right back down to that 50 cent and you'll be kicking yourself for that. But this is another one where if you're in it now, maybe you put in 50% if you like the story. I have to do more work on this to make sure some of those numbers are true. But at some point, the short float, I mean, maybe Brendan, if you have the short float on MULN, let me look it up right here on FinViz. And I'm not going to spend any more time on this. The market's ripping. We're $1.20 in the money on AMD, all is well. But the short float right now, it doesn't have anything. We have the short ratio of 0.26. That doesn't mean anything to me. Shares outstanding 17 million only. So I don't know where all this 500 million, this and that's coming from. But right now, no short float here. We will find out the short interest. To me, that's a big catalyst. Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for the super chat there. It's weird because we were talking about it in a different context yesterday. I was just, when I said I was impressed with the move MULN made, and I'm not long the stock, it was what it did off of $1, and that's a psychological level more than anything else. So, you know, I'd be more interested if this came back and bounced off $1 to trade it for that reason more than anything else that I see here. But yeah, I mean, you got to do your work, do your diligence, keep looking back over. Yeah, Tesla's still relatively weak. If this market turns around,
Facebook,
Tesla does feel like a little bit of a short up here. Like I'm watching things going just booming. Like